Hello, citizens, and welcome back. This is our match preview for Luton first Man City in the FA Cup. So make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. All right, so Luton in the FA Cup. And look, Pep said in his pre-match press conference that we're going for it, that this is his favourite time of year. And yeah, I agree with him, to be honest with you. I mean, it makes sense that we're going to go for it. He always seems to play a little bit stronger teams in the FA Cup. And this is going to be no different. I don't expect him to, rest players. I expect him now to try and get some sort of momentum and some sort of consistency in the team that he plays. And like he said in that press conference, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to find out exactly where we are and whether we can go for a trophy or two. So this game is huge. Look, and away to any team is difficult. Away to any team in the FA Cup and away to a team in the FA Cup in the Premier League, it's a tough ask. And we saw last season, we got beat by Southampton in the Carabao Cup in a shocking performance. So we haven't got a chance to just rest on our laurels here. We haven't got a chance to just chill out and enjoy ourselves. We got to go all out for this one. And I expect players to put their name on the team sheet for Pep and do the job for him for the coming Sunday against United, because it's Derby Day this weekend. So we've got to get out of this game with no injuries. We've got to get out of this game with a win, which is probably the most important. And yeah, the players have got to show something, because in the last few games, we've not exactly been at our free-flowing best. Yes, we've had good moments where we've dominated the ball and dominated possession, but when don't we do that? We do that when we play absolutely terrible anyway. So we need to pick up a little bit, because the last couple of games, it's not been a good watch. Now, I will say the Bournemouth game, we won 1-0. I think it was crucial keeping a clean sheet in that game, because I think our defence needed that. And our defence did put up a massive, massive effort. I'd say our defence won us that game. I mean, it sounds obvious when you win 1-0, but our attacking wasn't really there, particularly in the second half. We completely dropped off from the first, but we had a decent 45 minutes, I thought. So our defence really stepped up there, and it was absolutely huge. And I don't think it's coincidence that he pretty much went with the same back four from last season with Diaz, Stones, Akanji, and Ake. 4 centre-backs. Sitting narrow and dealing with anything that they throw at us. And that's what Luton are going to do. And Luton are dangerous on the counterattacks. We've seen it with them this season. They've had some pretty good performances, some decent results, and some results that have not gone their way when it should have done. So it's not an easy game, this one. And yeah, we're going to have to be at our full best. So, like I said earlier, can Pep rest players? No, he cannot. He cannot rest players. That being said, what lineup do I expect? Well, Ortega's going to come in for Edison. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. And then again, the back four, I have no idea who he's going to pick. Maybe he's resting Walker for this game, but I think he's more likely to rest him in this one for United. So maybe he won't play in this one. Maybe he'll go with 4 centre-backs again. And if he does, Akanji, Stones, Diaz, Ake, I'm happy with that. Or Guardiola for Ake, I'm happy with it, to be honest with you. The only concern I have is that Stones picks up another injury, because no one does what Stones does in this team, in the league. He's massively important, and he's completely underrated by rival fans, and he should be absolutely lauded by City fans, because he's an unbelievable player, and he's one of my favourites. That's just the way it is. I just think he's incredible. Like, he pops up left wing, right wing, centre mid, attacking mid, defence. He does everything, John. He's phenomenal. When he's fit, we look so much the better team. We're unrecognisable. Rodri, we haven't got a replacement for him, so I don't know who he could bring in. I mean, he could drop Kovacic in there. I think we've seen him do it before, so Kovacic could go in there, and then Foden in the middle, alongside Alvarez, and then Bernardo on the right with Doku or Grealish or whoever's fit on the left-hand side, and then Haaland up front. Could be that. I'd be surprised if he doesn't play Alvarez in the middle in this one, because for the love of God, don't play him in the middle against United. If he's going to do it this week, do it tomorrow. That's what I'd say. And that's pretty much how I see the team going. Like I said, not too many changes, because we do need to pick up some consistency, because we have 0. We've only scored 3 goals in the last 3 games. We're struggling a little bit. We really are struggling. So, yeah. Let's kick on now. And as Pep said, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is the important part of the season now. This is where your team shines. They're playing every 3-4 days. They've not really got time to train. They've not got time to rest. It's just football, football, football. And one defeat in any competition and you're out of it. That's what we like to see. This is what football is all about. And this is the kind of scenario where this City team have made themselves in the last 5-6 years. It's from these moments where they know the pressure is on, where everyone's looking to them, and everyone's just waiting for that one slip up in any competition. So, yeah. hopefully we come for the game tomorrow against Luton, fine, and we come out with a victory, because that puts us in a good head against United at the weekend, because that's a huge game as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure to hit the like button, hit subscribe. And yeah, let me know your starting 11. Let me know your score predictions. I'm not going to go with one because I just have no idea with this City team. No idea. And Pep's ability to switch the team up and throw a curveball means I have no idea who's going to play. Whereas I expect Luton to go full team, full leather, because they know win here gets them quarter-final, one more game in the Wembley. And that's what it's all about in this competition. So yeah, if you like this show, help the channel grow, hit like, hit subscribe, but definitely please hit like. Thank you very much for watching. As always, really appreciate it. And yeah, see you tomorrow for the game. Bye-bye.